Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive.
Shrugs him off.
And he'll manage only a couple here up to about the 27. But you look at this Patriots defense.
They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB. They'd easily move into the top 5.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Levis, who can audible to something else. On first down, they go back to Mitchell.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The Raiders at 7-5 now in the year. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
This defense for the Patriots, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On third down, here's Mitchell.
And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down. The kick by Carlson is good, and the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage.
All in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start, because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
Here we go. Back.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. You look at this Raiders defense.
They enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run down.
Shreds the tackle, and he's going to have the Patriots first down as the tackle made at about the 38.
This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flush to his right. And his throw here's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the...
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught that they say out of bounds. It would have been a 1st down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football.
Well, they go play action. Here's Levis. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
2nd down and 3. Levis.
To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell.
And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's a good effort there after the catch. He looked the ball in and then tried to get it to the goal line. What a nice tackle to get him down. But they're set up well now. 1st and goal at the 1.
Mitchell will score. Touchdown, Raiders. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
They give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and it's showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season. And those wins may even turn into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked up by Nate Hobbs.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Well, this defense is circling early. A pick 6 there, and they are off to the races here this first quarter.
And, partner, when you get off to a first-quarter lead like this, it really frees you up defensively to take some chances, really apply some heat. And that was just a tremendous play to pick that ball off and bring it back for a score.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0.
So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Ball on the 27. Here's a second down and 6.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one. And what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
97. Hut.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
Well, to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Trouble, 38, 5, 6.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
3rd and 3.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
And, partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
17-0 our score.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Levis sets up to throw here.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, Levis. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Back to the ground here. Mitchell.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Going for it. It's Mitchell.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
Back to throw. It's Levis.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Let's go now.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't. But he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year.
And the Raiders are able to add on to their first half lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. They'll look to throw here on first down. Flushed out right. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
Shot, 17. Ready.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
3rd down and 1.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Yellow. Drill green. Ready?
They go with Jacobs. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
52 black. Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
That's one thing to get the interception, and it was a great play, but then you saw how quickly all of his teammates, Charles, turned to find blocks, made sure they had space for him to make the house call.
And not only did they turn and find the blocks, none of them clipped from behind, blocked someone in the back. This play is going to stand. And how about what we see each and every week now? When the defenders make a big play, there's always a group celebration after the takeaway.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Ready?
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Red, yellow.
2nd and 4.
Same target. It's Jacobs again.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Black shot. On the ball.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot it, and it's incomplete.
That was a chance for the breakthrough. He's got a man running free, and you've got to be able to put that on him. But instead, led him too far, incomplete.
Back to throw again.
Hitting Samuel on the slant.
And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Curtis Samuel, his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Patriots get a late score here in the final.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets into the end zone. We'll give them credit. They're not going to take this deficit lying down. They get too closer here on the fake extra point.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. The run on first down gets him a couple up to the 27.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
A second down throw from Levis. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The one final shot before the half. Here's Levis. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Ready.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Hey,
and you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Claude red. Blaster, 6. Set.
He'll look to throw. And he will find his man, Samuel. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
3. 6. Mega. Ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Alberto Cuevagon. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Red. Cycle.
They'll set up a throw. His throw caught at about the 5. Touchdown, Patriots. Alberto. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Patriots are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Levis looking to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Now a hit and a loose football.
Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it.
And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
They run over center with Mitchell. To about the 26 here.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Levis back to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it, and the Patriots are going to have it here at their own 15.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And he'll get about 2 there to the 36.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a play fake here on first down.
He'll get that complete to Alberto.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 32-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack.
10 seconds. Trail, yellow. Slide through. Sack.
He'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Black Ultra. Black Shot. Green Jack.
And they'll accept that penalty.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Shot 17.
Now back to throw. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well short for fourth down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though.
Hey, please. Clock red. Set.
Back to throw here. He sets to fire deep. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today.
Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Raiders are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get
now. Set up. Okay, ready? Hut. Set. Ready? Hut. Go! Ready? Set! Ready? Set! Let go! Here we go! Set! Ready? Come on! Set! Hut. Here we go! Here we go! Ready? Ready, ready! Hut, hut. Okay, break! Set up! Set up! Let's go! Hut up. Ready! Ready! Let's go now! Go! Set! Ready! Hut. Go! Ready? Set! On the jump! Set! Ready? Here we go! Set! Let go! Come on! Set! Here we go! Here we go! Set up! On the ready! Up! Ready, break! Set up! Ready, ready! Ready! On the set! Go! Set up! Hut! Let's go! Let's go! Ready! Hut up! Let's go now! Ready? Ready? Hut. Go. Ready? Ready? Ready, ready? Got it. Ready? Set, go. Set. Set. Ready? Here we go. Set. Hut, hut. Come on. Set. Here we go. Here we go. Get up. Ready, ready. Set up. Let's go. Go. Ready. Hut. Let's go now. Set. Ready. Ready. Ready, ready. Ready, ready. Go. Set, go. Set. To go. Ready. Ready.
recommend you to do to prevent these hoses from leaking? The first thing that you'll...
At night, I remember when you and I were inseparable. We had pure energy. We had that.
Illinois, a girl from a French bourgeois family marries an Arab named Rashid Benassi. Obviously, the girl's parents are not thrilled about this marriage, but were forced to accept their daughter's choice. A year later, Isabel's sister, Odile, marries a Jew named David Beniki. Again, the girl's parents are not happy about this marriage. Another year passes, and the third sister, Ségolène, marries a Chinese man named Zhao Lei. For the girl's parents, this wedding is more like a wake. In a large family photo, Claude and Marie Byrne try to smile, but it come out too fake. 6 months later, Claude and Marie are about to become grandparents. Their daughter Isabelle and Rashid are expecting a child. They want to name the future son Mahmoud, but both Claude and Marie consider it an unfortunate idea. They still haven't accepted the daughter's husband and the Muslim traditions of his family. Odile and her husband David already have a son, leading to family disputes about which traditions the child should be raised in. Odile herself swore that she...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we...
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara.
Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
He will return this from deep in the end zone.
Still going. They can't stop him. On play action, it's Murray.
That's complete to Michael Wilson.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for 28 yards.
First down, Arizona.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Throwing now is Murray.
This is taken in by McBride.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line.
Yeah. Fingers. Fingers.
To throw, it's Murray.
Go.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, Murray. And that is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
And his kick is good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. They'll start with a run by Mitchell.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
When you look at this defense,
They enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to...
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And that was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. You had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means a free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder,
blitz coming, and down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Here's Murray. Delivers on the crosser to McBride. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 25 yards that time.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Now Murray throwing on second down. And that is caught by Brown for a Cardinal touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown laying himself out in the end zone. And the Cards add 6 to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're getting double digits. They got to figure out something pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
The Niners at 3-6 now on the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful. I expect them to do just that.
And he will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 15. That one good for 33 in the first. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Out left and held in by Arcega-Whiteside. Touchdown 49ers. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Niners have cut it back within a score. Moody good with the extra point.
And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
Are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
That'll give them 8 that time, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. They fake the handoff. Now Murray.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Troy McBride, the target on that throw.
And it's 3rd down and 2.
You look at this Niner defense.
Coming into this one, ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their time.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Arizona.
Play fake. Murray. Oh, wide open. Complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marquise Brown. His second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
17. 49ers 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They go play action here on first down. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack.
And that flag accepted.
Okay, ready?
After one, 17-7 the score on EA Sports.
49ers 7.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready? Go!
They'll drop to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Point after here coming up. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Cardinals 24. 49ers 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try to put some points on the board.
Now 2nd and 9.
They're going to look to throw. It's caught. Mitchell. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
They'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Now inside the 25.
And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the route is on here in this first half. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
Sheds off the tackle.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
17-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and
his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And this one will be brought back to the 22. They give Ingram up the middle. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
And able to work his way down to the 16. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
And this is 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the...
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Jalen Thompson picks it. It's a foot race. And the Cards are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. After the turnover, here's Murray. Steps away. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Miles. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Murray from midfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Fielded just inside the 20. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today. Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 76 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Right side, and he finds Gray.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
They'll run with Mitchell.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Once more with Mitchell.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
So this defense, maybe a frustration penalty there with the success that he's had running the football in this first half.
Not an excuse to do that, but yes, they're looking to slow him down any way possible.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great effort there.
His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead now down to 20.
Cardinals 34, 49ers 14. It's Wishnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Murray. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
And the Niners are going to have it here just past the 25.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That ball caught by Slayton. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Here we go, start.
They'll throw now on the final play. That's over the middle and caught by Arcega-Whiteside. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports.
For the fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on the play that started back at the 25.
19 Tiger.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, and that's kind of how it's gone for him so far. That was a ball they need to get back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 23. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Mitchell.
And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
They'll set up a throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
Right back to Mitchell here.
And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. They'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The running play does not work from the 5 on 4th and goal. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the 2nd half, Charles, remember in that 1st half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that 1st half.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara.
Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Murray now.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to...
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Nick Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season. And keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
To put it mildly, and it reminds me of the time I asked an offensive tackle who struggled like this in a game. He said he was telling the coach, hey, what do you want me to do? This guy's just eating me alive. And the coach finally just looked at him and said, applaud.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. With Sean Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14.
So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Go, Reed, go. Ready.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
He's a gain of 6. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Hurt, hurt. Right there, hurt.
Going for it, it's Mitchell.
Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Now remember, these 2 teams met in Glendale earlier in the season with the Cards coming out on top. So a win here in Santa Clara would give them the season series. 2nd down and 8.
Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing now is Murray. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Miles. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Easy. 2-1.
On 2nd down, it's Miles. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor, and that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit him. And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far.
And my goodness, another interception. Jalen Thompson picks it, and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Coach.
On 1st down, it's Miles. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
And he's gonna miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and the lead will stay put at 17. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's taken down inside the 30.
The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Able to find Gray here. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where his coaches.
Touchdown! Danny Gray from 13 yards out.
And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
They'll try and run it here. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch. Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Here's 3rd and 6. Gets it to Hardman. A jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
This is 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think